Okay, so this is a quick video about how to conditionally display things in your query loop, in your block themes. So I have a specific case here where if I go to this post, you'll see it's actually just more or less a video, and it's under the videos category. And ideally, I want the video to display in the index of the template. As an excerpt. You see here for the rest of the articles, it's just a text excerpt. And so we don't quite want that when it's in the video category because I just want to pull in the full video into this feed. So in order to do that, we're going to need a couple plugins. There's a few different ones available. The one I'm using in this instance is called block visibility. And that's going to allow us to turn off the visibility of certain blocks according to certain conditions, which is basically what we want to do in this case. In this case too, we did need the premium version of it because it had the some of the extra filters we need to do this. So once you have them activated in your in your plugins, you see I have Block Visibility Pro here and Block Visibility. You can go to your template. So we'll go to our editor. And then in this, we see the site here. In this particular section is the actual query loop. So if we edit one of these blocks, that's essentially editing the same type of template for each loop through the block, through the query loop. So this is the image and this is the excerpt. So what I want to do is basically, when it's a video category, I want to hide the image and the excerpt here, and I want to show something else. So we're going to do two conditionals. So we'll start with this one where we hide it. It's going to be easier if we open up our little site menu here. Make sure both of these are selected, and then we'll go group, because we want to apply the condition to both of these at the same time. And then now that we have that plugin activated, you can go to visibility. This is going to be a new control panel here. And by default, we're just going to have to show the control we want here, which is location. Location is going to allow us to basically hook into the WordPress conditionals, stuff like if it's a category or if it's a particular tag, things of that nature, if it's the front page. So now that we've done that, where did it go? Here, location. We can add a rule to it that on the post taxonomy of a category, that has the term video, we want to hide this default image and excerpt. So that's great. We can save that. And if we just check the front of our site, right, you see, well, it was already done from a previous example, but you'll see it doesn't have it here. That's because it's in videos. However, if we go to our group and we insert after, we could choose basically the full post content, because the full post content is what's going to contain our video. And we just kind of know that in the case of where we post videos, maybe we have a little excerpt after the video, but we essentially only want to post the whole thing in feeds because there's not going to be a lot of information that we need to truncate. And now that we have that, we do have to make sure that this only shows when it's on the video category, or else it's going to show in each iteration of the loop, and we'll have a bunch of content that we don't want. So same thing here. We're going to have to make sure location's on here, and then go down to it, and then do almost the opposite. Where, let me just move this. Here we go. So we'll do the same thing, except we'll do the reverse, where we want to show it on these categories, only on these categories. And that's essentially it. So once we save this, we go back to our site and we should have the video in here, but we still get only the post excerpts here and not the full content because it's not under the video category. And that's pretty much it. So you see how you can make kind of a lot of different variations within your loop based on certain parameters like the tag or the category, so that you don't have to make a bunch of different maybe pages or different types of loops. You can reuse the same one this way. And that's it.